in a place for that. So why even come up to me like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And he wasn't even like in the right state of mind anyway. So.
He owes a bunch of gambling debts. Floyd, okay? And he tried to plant fake news out here saying that he was in downtown LA giving out money, and then he was at the, what do you call it, the basketball game. This is Floyd in Dubai. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. A lot of people don't know what Floyd. Everything that Floyd said right there, the Chrome Heart bed, the Maybach, the Lloyd, that was all in my post.
In a story that has shaken both the sports and money worlds, Floyd Mayweather Jr. is being accused of being involved in a fake $42 million real estate deal. This issue has added tension to his already rocky relationship with his former student, Gervonta Davis. Business records didn't back up Mayweather's big claim that he bought 62 rental buildings in Manhattan, leading to rumors of fraud. People are now saying his company, VA Properties, never actually closed the deal.
So we got more boxing news allegations that Floyd Money Mayweather has gone broke. Now, personally, I don't believe it, but you got Tank making posts. You got other people from Saudi Arabia making posts. So y'all let me know in the comments if y'all really believe this or if they just making these stories up.
Floyd Mayweather is super rich, that he's super balling, and that he's rich beyond belief and all of this stuff. But you guys can't believe the hype, yo. I just got tipped off by one of my homies in Saudi. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have a very good relationship with a lot of the princes in Saudi. Are my homies. You know, I've known them for over 15 years. Listen, man, Floyd Mayweather owes a lot of people in the Middle East a lot of money.
The controversy came back in April 2025 when experts noticed that no property records had changed, making people think Floyd Mayweather might have made up or exaggerated his $42 million real estate deal. This happened while his former protege, Gervonta Davis, once part of Mayweather's team, spoke out publicly again. Davis claimed Mayweather got stuck in Dubai last year because he couldn't pay off his debts, revealing more financial troubles that shocked fans and business partners. Back in February 2025, Mayweather posted on Instagram that his real estate company had bought 62 rent-controlled apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. He said it was part of a shift from flashy spending to smart, legacy-building investments, trying to fight the idea that athletes waste their money. But soon after, public property records, which are usually updated quickly, showed no sign that any of those buildings had been sold. The NYC Housing Partnership, which works with many of these buildings, also said they hadn't received any notice of a sale. Experts said if the deal really happened, there would be a lot of public records and paperwork. Instead, an anonymous source told The Real Deal and Business Insider that Mayweather may have only bought a small part of the deal, with a chance to buy more later, not the full purchase he claimed. Even people from Mayweather's team gave confusing and inconsistent details. One person speaking on a conference call didn't sound like his usual business partner, James McNair, making things more suspicious. As the gap between Mayweather's story and the actual facts grew, some began calling the whole thing a possible fraud. People wondered if it was just bad communication, a publicity stunt, or something more serious. Financial experts and real estate analysts said an audit might be needed, warning that even a big misunderstanding like this could hurt trust in celebrity investments. Black Enterprise also noted the lack of proof, saying the $42 million deal might not be real. Gervonta Davis first became a rising star under Mayweather's promotion in 2015, training and learning under the boxing legend. But their relationship went downhill after Davis left Mayweather Promotions in 2022 to join Al Heyman. Even though they used to speak well of each other, things turned into a bitter feud by 2023.
He was going at me. He was going at me. Yeah. And I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Because I feel like y'all got, I would say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never, he felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. When Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
In April 2024, Gervonta Davis went on social media and claimed that Floyd Mayweather was stuck in Dubai because he owed people money. Davis also said he had been stuck there too at one point, blaming Mayweather for taking his money and not doing what he was paid to do. Essentially Sports reported that what started as a fun vacation for Mayweather in Dubai turned into a longer stay, hinting that there were serious problems, not just visa issues. Give Me Sport said Davis hinted Mayweather was being held by authorities in Dubai over debts that had nothing to do with boxing. Mayweather responded by posting photos of himself partying in Dubai, trying to make it seem like everything was fine, but he never directly denied the debt rumors. As the $42 million real estate scandal made headlines, Davis spoke up again. He used the moment to link Mayweather's alleged scam to the Dubai debt issue. On X, formerly Twitter, Davis praised Business Insider's report and sarcastically asked if Mayweather's empire was just an illusion, stirring up more questions about his finances. Davis didn't stop there. He openly called Mayweather a fraud and warned other fighters to be careful when doing business with him. His words gained support from others in boxing. Well-known boxing agent Rick Glazer tweeted that his sources in Dubai confirmed Mayweather was being held by the local courts over unpaid debts, backing up what Davis said. Boxing News covered Davis's warning, noting that he urged fighters to investigate carefully before working with Mayweather. TalkSport also covered the public fallout, pointing out that fans and media were shocked by the claims, especially since Mayweather has always been seen as a financial genius and the highest-paid athlete ever. Now, more and more people are questioning whether Mayweather's business success after retirement is as real as it seems. The gap between his image of endless wealth and these new claims of financial trouble has never looked bigger.
He owes a bunch of gambling debts. Floyd, okay? And he tried to plant fake news out here saying that he was in downtown LA giving out money, and then he was at the, the basketball game. This is Floyd in Dubai. Yeah. Uh-huh.
The mix of a possibly fake $42 million real estate deal and insider claims about Floyd Mayweather's hidden debts is a warning about the risks of celebrity-run businesses. Investors often put money into these ventures because of the star's fame and carefully crafted image. But when that image starts to fall apart, the consequences can be serious. If the $42 million deal turns out to be fake or exaggerated, and if Mayweather really has major debt, the people and companies who invested in his businesses could lose a lot of money. Real estate partners might start questioning the value of their properties, and banks might ask for more information or even pull out of deals. This could cause a chain reaction, shutting down related projects and making it harder for other celebrities to raise money under their own names. Regulators are already looking closely at the gap between what Mayweather claimed and what the official records show. Lawmakers and financial watchdogs may soon respond with stricter rules for celebrity-backed business deals, like requiring third-party audits and more detailed paperwork. Financial experts say new laws might even demand that anyone announcing a multimillion-dollar purchase must provide proof to real estate or financial regulators within a certain time. By speaking out and tying Mayweather's real estate claims to his rumored debts in Dubai, Gervonta Davis has reignited their feud, but this time, it's about more than personal drama. It raises serious questions about trust, truthfulness, and the power of fame to cover up problems. As regulators consider launching investigations and investors rethink their involvement, Mayweather's reputation, both as a boxing legend and as a businessman, is now at serious risk.
Because there's a lot of people out here that think just because people are flashing money means that they have money. It's so backwards. You just don't understand how backwards it is, okay? Because when you earn it, like I said, you don't want nobody to know you got it. But here's the thing, if Floyd had money, don't you think the money would have already been transferred there? If Floyd had money, don't you think the money would have already been transferred there?
For Gervonta Davis, speaking out against Floyd Mayweather might feel like both a way to get justice and send a warning. His message is clear: no matter how famous someone is, they can still face consequences for lying about money. For the sports world, this situation could mark the start of stricter rules, where celebrity status isn't enough and real proof is required behind big claims. But Davis and Mayweather are now caught in another heated feud. Things got even more intense when Davis recently threatened to physically confront Mayweather, saying he'd knock him out the next time they met. His anger is partly tied to past frustrations, including a jail sentence he served after 2020 hit-and-run incident. Even though Davis spent much of his career fighting under Mayweather Promotions, their relationship has always been tense. Issues began as early as 2017, when Davis became a world champion. After his 2022 fight with Rolando Romero, Davis officially left Mayweather Promotions and started working with Ul Heyman. At first, the split seemed peaceful. However, before Davis's big fight against Ryan Garcia in April 2023, things got messy again. Davis accused Mayweather of blocking him from using the Mayweather boxing gym, a key training spot. Even though Mayweather later showed up to support Davis at the fight, old tensions returned. Recently, Mayweather made a comment saying today's fighters care too much about fame and money, something Davis saw as a shot at him. In response, Davis went on social media, calling Mayweather out for shady business moves and accusing him of being a hater. This latest public fight is just another chapter in a long-running conflict between the two. Their issues keep showing up in online arguments and posts, showing how deep their rivalry really goes.
Lessons and things like that, you know what I mean? He ain't never shy away from me, you know what I mean, ever since, we ever linked up, so. Yeah. That's probably one of the reasons why I'm like that with people that come behind me. I like to show love type shit.
While Gervonta Tank Davis was saying that Floyd Mayweather was stuck in Dubai over unpaid debts, Floyd surprised everyone by showing he was still in Dubai, cruising around not on a fancy yacht, but on a small, simple boat. Of course, he still looked flashy, wearing a diamond and gold chain that sparkled in the sunlight. That's the Mayweather people are used to seeing. Floyd has a long history of spending big on luxury items. Back in 2018, he dropped $5.3 million in one shopping spree, buying a 30-carat diamond ring, a heavy gold necklace, a bracelet, and 3 watches, according to TMZ. In 2015, Rolling Stone reported that he spent $10 million on a 50-carat diamond ring and a necklace with 74 diamonds. His luxury spending isn't just on jewelry. In 2016, he showed off a $400,000 Hermes bag collection on Instagram. And in 2019, he revealed the world's largest Chanel bag, a hula hoop-style design worth about $2,400. Mayweather also loves betting big, especially on sports. He's well known for placing huge bets on himself during boxing matches, but he also bets on the NBA, NFL, and more. In 2014, he reportedly won $4.7 million from NFL bets in just 1 month. In 2015, he won over $1 million from a mix of NBA and boxing bets. But while he's had some big wins, reports say his losses have been even bigger. According to Maxim, he may have lost around $50 million just in 2017 from gambling. Some reports even suggest that Mayweather may be broke. Last summer, Eddie Hearn, the head of Matchroom Boxing, said Mayweather is still doing exhibition fights because he might not have as much money as he claims. That comment caused a lot of buzz, raising doubts about the true state of Mayweather's finances.
Mayweather.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes their legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
it's a lot of expense. Yeah.
Since Floyd Mayweather calls himself money, it's no surprise he didn't like the talk about him possibly being broke. So when Floyd found out that boxing promoter Eddie Hearn was in Las Vegas visiting a local gym, a face-to-face meeting seemed likely. Hearn, who runs one of the biggest boxing promotion companies in the world, has often talked about Floyd's finances, even though the two don't work together. He's questioned how much of Floyd's money is actually left, considering his history of spending huge amounts on luxury. But when the two met, things were surprisingly calm. A video showed Floyd saying, "I like Eddie," and calmly explaining that he heard what Hearn said about his money situation. Hearn isn't the only one who's questioned Floyd's finances. Back in 2017, UFC star Conor McGregor joked that Mayweather might be struggling to pay his taxes. After their famous fight, where Floyd beat McGregor and improved to 50-0, Mayweather has made millions more through exhibition matches. In his talk with Hearn, Floyd insisted he's doing these fights by choice, not because he needs the money. Still, only Floyd and the people close to him really know if he's still making millions. Rumors in December said he might fight ex-soccer star Rio Ferdinand next, but those were quickly denied. Given Mayweather's history, though, almost any fight could happen, if the money's right. Former boxer Amir Khan said it's sad to hear rumors that Floyd might be broke. He said Mayweather might find it hard to keep up his flashy American lifestyle while living in Dubai, and might return to the ring for more fights. Khan also shared that Donald Trump skipped his fight with Canelo, and that he almost signed with Dana White and Turki Al-Shika's new boxing league, which he believes could change the sport. On Mayweather, Khan added, "It's karma. He was arrogant, throwing money at clubs, showing off while so many people live in poverty. When we spend, we invest. He flaunted wealth just to put others down." Meanwhile, Conor McGregor recently brought up his 2017 fight with Floyd again. That match was his pro boxing debut, and even though he lost, he made about £100 million. McGregor said he and Floyd had a verbal deal that Floyd would fight him in boxing, then McGregor would get a rematch in MMA, but Floyd didn't follow through. McGregor said he's still open to fighting Mayweather again, even joking that he might bend the rules if it happens in a boxing ring. UFC boss Dana White said he's also interested in a second fight and that McGregor has wanted this for a long time. McGregor has claimed before that he landed big shots during their first fight and has even tweeted, and deleted, that he played ping-pong with Floyd's head and that a rematch would be more destructive. He's also one of many people who've suggested Floyd is struggling with money and unpaid taxes, something that has often been cited as the reason Floyd took the McGregor fight in the first place.
Now, that's the honest truth.
Man, your videos are looking
He
intense.
should have paid his taxes and stayed retired.
Really?
And kept my name out of his mouth.
Right.
Now,
All right, champ. Enjoy shopping, man.
In October 2024, Floyd Mayweather tried to shut down the rumors about his money problems by making a big move in real estate. He claimed to have closed a $42 million deal in Upper Manhattan, buying over 60 buildings with more than 1,000 apartments. "Growing up, I used to dream about owning just one home by myself," he told TMZ. "When you work hard, you can achieve anything." Just a month later, in November, Mayweather's team announced another real estate investment. Along with Mark Karasik from 601W Companies, a major real estate firm that manages $10 billion in property, Mayweather reportedly put money into one of their top real estate portfolios. 601W owns 18 office buildings totaling 10 million square feet. While the exact amount Mayweather invested wasn't revealed, reports say it could be the biggest financial move of his life. But as 2025 rolled in, a new controversy started to swirl around Mayweather's financial activities again.
But sometimes we have good nights, sometimes we have bad nights, but we always have good paydays.
Floyd Mayweather, known as the richest boxer in the world with over $1.22 billion earned during his career, is now facing claims that he might be bankrupt. These rumors started after employees at his Los Angeles gym protested about not getting paid. According to the Daily Mail, the money team, Mayweather's company, was supposed to pay the gym staff. But since they didn't receive their wages, workers held a protest outside the gym on Highland Avenue. They carried signs and used a microphone to call attention to the issue. One sign called Mayweather's actions modern-day slavery, while another said, "The money team has no money," hinting that the company might be broke. Some employees said they're being mistreated and that the gym might shut down, making it hard for them to pay their own bills. Interestingly, the workers aren't even sure if Mayweather knows what's happening. One said, "He was here 2 weeks ago, but we were told not to tell him anything. We've been silenced." If these claims are true, Mayweather's company could face legal trouble. Under California labor law, companies must pay employees on time. If they don't, they can be fined between $100 and $200 per violation. If the problem continues for more than 30 days, workers can get a full day's pay for each day they're not paid, and they can even sue. The threat of closing gyms is also real. One of Mayweather's gyms in Elk Grove already shut down after the landlord sued for $30,000 in unpaid rent, according to Daily Mail. That's the full update for now. Let us know what you think in the comments, and stay tuned for more.